What's up guys, this is DT42 coming at you with a Starcraft 2 cast. Today we are going to be looking at Hero here in the top left hand corner, facing up against Maru, the best Terran player in the world. Alright, best Terran player versus one of the best Protoss players, going up here in a PvT here on Stargazers. Slide Depot coming up, along with Pylon. Stargazers, arguably the weirdest map I'm not pointing out because of this pocket expansion with 2 mineral fields you have to mine out, and along with these backdoor mineral fields that gives you another entranceway into the main base. Also has a golden expansion here in the 6 o'clock location, along with a star in the middle, which I guess the star doesn't really do much, but it's kind of a graphical term. But anyway, Maru opening up with the barracks here at the top of the ramp. Not going for any proxies and a double gas opener, meaning he's probably going to go for Reapers or a very quick fast or maybe even both. Here, looking for proxies, he knows that Maru really likes doing proxies. Some good locations for proxies are like here, maybe here. Sometimes he'll even try to do it in your natural base, which is the worst type of proxy, because it's very easy to get found, but if you don't get found, and there's a bunker here with 4 Marines in it shooting at your Nexus, it's not a good time. But Hero opening up with the Cyber Core before Nexus, Reaper on the way here, and actually going for an expansion deck in the Golden base. Hopefully Maru can find this before he gets up and running. Probes are saturated, because these gold members mine at a very, very quick rate. It's still the same amount of minerals, so they just go mines out quicker. Pylon finishing up there. Probe still looking more proxies. Reaper is beginning to move out, looking for any pylons on the side of his natural. Going to reactor into a factory. And Maru might actually find this expansion. Nope, never mind, he's turning around. He's just trying to find that scouting probe, but he'll probably find it here in the grass soon. I think that's the next place Maru's Reaper's going. Yep, you can see right there. Yep, this probe is dead. Gets one zap off on the Reaper, but that's about it. Site command center coming up here. Tech lab, starport, all is looking good. Starcraft finished up warp on the way, and is making his second adept. Adept's just barely going to miss where the Reaper is. The second adept will be able to deal with the Reaper. Now, Maru is going to see there's no natural base, and he's going to come up here and look, and he's checking the pocket base to make sure, see there's an expansion there. And he's going to take a look at the probes, because the probes just got recalled, and he's going to notice there's a lot less probes here. So now he's probably thinking, alright, there's most likely a hidden base, most likely here at this location. And we'll see what he's going to do about it. Alright, it's going to be a blink opener, so it's going to make Hero's going to make lots of stalkers to try and kill Maru that way. And Maru actually still does not know about this expansion. Oops, Cyclone is going to end up killing. It's dead. Adept gets one shot in the CV before dying. Second command center just now about to land, and once again, continue to say Maru does not look at this expansion. He thinks he can just out macro Hero and just say, okay, you got those golden minerals, but I'm going to make a base here, I'm just going to overwhelm you. It's going to be a very quick Banshee coming up. This is a sub 4 minute Banshee, so Cyclone kills whatever's at this. Here probably is Adept that shaded it away. A couple stalkers warped into the golden expansion. Cyclone moving around. Probably is gonna check this expansion now. That's my guess. Like, Maru's gonna confirm his suspicions. Yeah, he definitely sees it now. He's probably gonna get a lock on. You can try to kill one probe, but shield battery. Nice that, and these stalkers have blink about to finish up in about 2 seconds. So we'll see if these stalkers can find the Cyclone. Probably. That'd be a huge deal if the Cyclone goes down. Oop, Maru sees it, he's gonna try to shoot it. Blink away, thank you. And it's actually not gonna get hit off. Both the stalkers lose all their shields, a couple hit points, but nothing too damaging. Probe gonna put a pylon here for easy reinforcements, and more stalkers moving across the map. It's gonna be a DT rush, interestingly enough. So DT with a warp prism, so he's gonna warp DTs in his main base. in Hero's main base and try to get damage done that way. Now, see Shank Hero's gonna die most of these Stalkers. One Stalker almost dies, tries to kill me, but can't quite manage it. A Banshee is now out. Along with the second Banshee, Cloaking Field is done. Don't let this Banshee get sniped. Barely. Banshee almost gets sniped, but not quite. Stalkers are forced to blink out. Oh, one Banshee's already here. Must have to actually targeting down the shield battery. There's no point attacking the probes, so they shall use it's one probe. It's the second probe. Meanwhile, the other Banshee is just looking for the Stalkers. A total of 2 probes have gone down so far, and Cloaking Field actually runs out. So it's 4 probes, not bad. Shield battery about 500 minerals down the drain for Hero, so I say it's a pretty good trade. Alright, more Stalkers moving across the map. How many Stalkers do we have out right now? Oops. Units, 8 Stalkers, not much. Definitely can't break this entrenched Terran position with his third Commander coming up. Raven on the way, you probably saw those the Dark Shrine. Yeah, definitely saw the Dark Shrine. So now there's gonna be a Raven out. Raven is gonna shut down pretty much any DT shenanigans. Like, having a Raven's pretty much the counter to DTs, like, as long as you get the Raven in the right spot at the right time. Which I guess that's pretty hard to do something. Yeah. Maru's just letting Hero have this golden base. Third base for Hero coming up. And 3 Dark Templar being warped in now. And are being rallied all the way up here. And oh, I thought that was a prism for a second. It's probably gonna get warped into whatever prism there is. I imagine there's a prism somewhere. Actually, he's getting blink. So he doesn't need a prism, he's just gonna blink him straight over these minerals and probably gonna kill this Marine here. Banshee with 1 kill, probably the Stalker as I was running around over here. Did kills up here. Wanna get some up, +1 on the way. Shadow Stride, research about to be done. The Stalker getting vision for the minerals, but he has to go soon for the Stalker dies. Yeah, he doesn't have vision to blink up right now. Because I did see there's an observer over here, but probably got killed by, thanks to the detection of the Raven. Alright, let's see, where do those DTs go? Oh, here they are, still here. Gonna blink up. Yep, they're gonna wait till their cooldown blink is done again, so that way they can easily escape. Yeah, because the Raven is just still right here. Now they're going in. I would kill that tank. Yep, kills the tank. Raven's starting to move over. I'd like to see him kill this other tank, but they probably can't see it. Raven comes over. Gets 2 DGs for free. And the third one blinks out with a total 1 kill. And I say that's an okay trade. Gets a tank, gets a Marine, gets a couple SCVs probably. For now. Widow Mines, and a turret coming up. The anti-DT defense. You want to start poking over here since Chick's gonna shut them away. 1-1 finishing up for the Terran above the combat shields, which will significantly increase the Terran's effectiveness. DT normally can kill SCVs in 1 swipe, but thanks to that +1 armor on the SCVs, he can. See, Shank Splash almost just kills the entire clump of SC on his own. The DT blinks out again. Ground Weapons about to finish up these Stalkers. Blink away after 1 dies. Now that this Ground Weapons is finishing up, it should allow those SCVs to get killed in 1 hit rather than 2, negate that +1 armor. And Pylon, Hero's staying up for a 4th base still. This base, 6 o'clock base, has not been mined out. I mean, it has been about mined out, but Maru's still not done anything about it. Stalkers still just moving around. Colossi coming up. 2 Immortals. Extended Thermal Lance being chrono busted out. And Colossi up here done. About done. And the second Colossi here. These Stalkers are trying to buy as much time as possible because Colossi come on this Colossi. Heavy damage. Trying to snipe a Widow Mine, trying to snipe the Ravens, just trying to snipe wherever they can. And it's going to get a tight hold. Hero. Force skills coming up, forcing those heroes to blink near choked. Bunch of Zelts being warped in as proxy pylon are going to try to go to town here at this base. At Mars Natural. Slightly well designed raising time. One slightly do raise it, but it's not much good. And this Terror Force is being pushed by Widow Mine hits on a big clump of units, bruising them up pretty badly. These Zelts still just doing damage. Banshee, up to 3 kills, just sniping on 1 of the sentries. Auto turrets even coming down to help with that defense. Hero back. You know, these Zelts are still getting work done. 5 SCVs have gone down. And count to 6. Maru's probably dead also now. The entire Terran Force has to come home to deal with these things. This Banshee is still just killing sentries. It's probably killed 4 sentries now. Now let's look at the battle report. So as we can see here, in that recent battle, Maru was not being very cost efficient. Here's the difference with Stellar. Lots of auto charges, lots of force fields and blinks, and bullets effect. That's the main thing. More sentries coming up, thinks that interference, make sure he's coming in to save him with his claw side. And I would not here should not be engaging the game, he should back off, wait for more reinforcements. Yeah, reinforcements coming right now. Zealot's gonna charge into those wind mines. Wind mine almost gets thankfully sniped. Yeah, there's just too much here. It's hard for a protest to fight up a high ground to a huge concave. That's just like I prefer to attack through this angle. There's not a high ground. Exactly what he's doing now. Plus 2 infantry weapons and just not finishing up. And as you can see down here, the protest has a lot less upgrades than the Tyrann. Cyclone from early games still getting damage done, up to 9 kills on that guy. 3 Colossi one-shotting Marines. Immortals targeting down Marauders. Vikings shooting the Colossi motorcycles coming in from the right side. You can do a little more damage. Widowmine about to fire. Widowmine fires, kills a Zealot. Yeah, there's mostly Marauders here from Maru, which is kind of the counter against Colossi. But Marauders aren't very good at much else. Charge loss are really good at them. Stalker is really good at them. Marauders are really good at just soaking up damage, not as much doing damage. More Marines, more Marauders, more of the same here for Maru, except the fact he's making a Ghost Academy now, which is Ghosts are really good at their EMP ability, effectively reducing the Protoss's shields in half. Yeah, these Vikings are doing lethal damage to the Colossi. That's their sole purpose in life, is to kill Colossi. Maybe some sky shots that come up, but mostly just the Colossi. And now the Vikings are actually shooting at these retreating Colossi. Bringing Ravens going to snipe, exactly. Stalkers trying to shoot down those Vikings with the Colossi to escape. Disruptors trying to get hits off it, ultimately get caught by the massive shell. And yeah, these Colossi are falling. 2 of the 3 have gone down, and we're going to start replacing those with Disruptors, and surprisingly more DTs. Probably going to bring those to natural base, but this made a force of Maru's needs to be addressed before the DTs. The DTs can get as much damage as they've done, but this force just kills everything. There's no point. Goal base, running low on minerals, and these DTs get shoved back. All of them end up escaping. Bruise up a Marauder. Marauder stems, he's down to 1 hit point. Literally anything in the game can kill that Marauder now. And DT's trying to pick up new reinforcements, and Maru just now finds this proxy here from here and depower the gateway, and ultimately kill the gateway too. Zealots got EMP'd, you can tell, because they have no shields and only a little bit of hull damage taken on them. Wind mines kill one thing, probably a Stalker, or more likely a DT. Ghost coming up, the radius upgrade for EMP also coming up at the same time. And yeah, this is now going to be Ghost Bio from, with Viking support from Maru, and a gateway focused army with Robo Bay units to support from here. 2 very standard compositions. This gateway is actually just allowed to live. And ship weapons actually finishing up, but this is going to be engagement. DTs, every gateway unit except for Templars are here. Guardian Shield coming up, Disruptor killing literally nothing. One goes, more Disruptors coming up, huge hits there. This last Colossi is about to die. More and more Disruptors, all of them are down right now, or else they're launching. EMP is coming down to soften with that Protoss force. Force fields coming in to block the Tyrann approach, and Maru decides to back off. Medevac's healing up that the stem. Disruptors coming in from the north and from the south, I mean west, trying to get huge hits off, ultimately get some pretty decent hits off, but none of those big hits that Hero needs at the game. He keeps hitting the edge of the bio wall. Maybe Marauder or Marine goes to here, but he really just wants to get in the center. DT tries to get up, ultimately gets killed. Tries to link out this game radius, but can't quite manage to do that. Another command, Maru's fifth base landing up rather than the right, and meanwhile, huge EMPs blinking in the power force. Maru marking away from those Disruptor hits. He's mostly known for his macro, but his micro is also really good. Stalkers blink, snipe up Medevac to help. Again, this Wargate is still just here. This Planetary is probably going to take it down. Maru does not feel you can spare the forces to take it down. Meanwhile, you're trying to attack this Planetary. I would not recommend attacking it from the Planetary and the army's not good. Huge Disruptor hits them. Maru tries to listen with his forces up, but can't quite do it. More and more huge hit this entire round and blanket it. It's very sad. Just blanket it. Widowmine's constantly getting damage in. I'd like to see if he just used tanks, but he's a kind of a choice. Widowmine versus he used that one factory, he's a drop anyway. Disruptor hits, killing Marauder, using more disruptors to kill more Widowmine Women's Planetary, attacking this Warpgate. This probe needs to run while it still can, but I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme of things. Actually, Hero is transitioning back into Immortals, because he recognizes, oh, there's actually not that many Marauders here from Maru, but they'll be good against the Planetary Fortresses and Marauders, because those are armored units, and Immortals like do 50 damage or something to armored units. But anyway, Hero attacking on this Planetary position, but nope, he doesn't want to get surrounded by Maru's force, so he kind of backed off, just kind of dancing in there. I like to see some disruptors going into the mineral line, really good. Disruptors connecting more Widowmines, and yeah, this Planetary is eventually going to fall, but the cost of the entire recoil, we need to see a recoil out here. Just a huge 180 degree surrounding. Only 3 Stargazers came in. Actually 2, because one of them died in mid-process. So it's going to try to kill this Planetary all by themselves, but that's not going to happen. SCV's repairing it back up to full. Yeah, and now he's going to make a bigger force to try to snipe down that Planetary. But meanwhile, Hero is being attacked by Maru across this bridge, and a huge Doom drop coming in, gonna boost into the main base. Hero's not taking this free expansion yet. Meanwhile, a huge army coming here trying to kill that bait, so Maru, while a huge drop is unloading. And here's Maru's gonna stemming in, gonna target down this Pilot Council for some reason. That's probably your priority right now. Pylon's going down, depowering this gateway in Cyberport. Huge detonations. This force eventually gets cleaned up, and that is a GG from Hero. Maru ends up taking the victory in the 17-minute game.